So if you did not see it, there's a Montreal restaurateur warning other business owners after his restaurant, Jan's Deli, was hit by a dine-and-dash. Now, if you're on social media, you may have seen these things. Mitsumi asked a good question, which is, why do people do this? It's supposed to be funny, it's supposed to be a joke, and clearly, if that's the intent, it doesn't work out that way, because there are small business owners and operators trying to make a living by doing this, and running out on a bill, whether it's $50 or $500, is taking money out of their pocket. But what happened here in this particular case, well, let's get Benji Greenberg is the owner of Jan's Deli in the town of Montreal, just off the carry at the corner near Paris. Well, I want to at the corner right. Is that the right corner, Benji?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, exactly.
Okay. So you have a bunch of people. The video, by the way, and good for you for posting the video so people can see this. And obviously, if these idiots go to another restaurant, people will be aware. Explain what happened and how this played out, if you could.
Yeah, it was a typical Monday. It's usually a little quieter Monday mornings. And they came in, it was two guys at first. They asked, they said, "Oh, we're Romanian. We hear you have Romanian food." I said, "Yeah, kind of. That's what we get our inspiration from." So they said, "Yeah, we're going to have some friends joining us, probably maybe 4 or 5 other guys." And they were showing me pictures of things they like. And I said, "Yeah, we'll take really good care of you. Happy to have you." They seemed really into the food and what we did. And as a restaurant owner, that for me, that's exciting, because they kind of said, like, this is what we want, but like, give us all your meats and basically have fun with it. And so I did. They were super happy. And then about, they came throughout the meal, a couple more people came. So I think they were 6 in total. And about halfway through the meal, what was started off as pretty pleasant, just took a turn. They got, like, I wouldn't say like physically aggressive, but they were, like snapping and yelling, making a lot of noise. And, Jan's Deli isn't really that kind of rowdy restaurant, especially at 12:30 on a Monday. So
were there other customers in the store at that point, Benji?
Yeah. Yeah. We were about at 50% capacity.
Okay.
And, they got very obnoxious, very rowdy. They were rude towards me, but I didn't really view that as a red cloud, as a red flag. As
right.
a restaurant owner, you come across rude customers all the time. It's not so much of a big deal, but it came time to pay the bill. One guy stood up and said, "I'm going to pay for my soup." Okay. He left some cash and ran. And then he said, one of the other guys said, "Can we get the check?" So I brought the check and said, "No, we need it divided into 6. And they started, "I only ate this. I didn't have that. I had a little bit of that." And I was alone on the floor. My waitress was sick that day. So, there were some Uber orders to pack up. There was some other customers who I was making coffees for. So I said, "Just give me a couple of minutes to sort your bill out and I'll be right with you." And that was my back was kind of turned to them, because I had some other things to take care of. And in that couple minute period that I was doing their bills, sorting some other bills, making some drinks, was when they slowly scattered out.
Wow. At that point, now you're alone at the restaurant, you said, at that point, that particular afternoon. What did you do? Did you try to chase them? What happened?
When I realized they were gone, because throughout the meal, they kept coming in and out, maybe taking smoke breaks. So at first I looked, they were gone. I thought they just went for a smoke break. Maybe they were going to have dessert.
Oh, okay.
And then I kind of went outside I'd seen them going in and out of a car. So I ran out of the restaurant to see if the cars were still there, which they weren't, but I you kind of have to just brush it off and get back to work, because, there's still people in the dining room that weren't aware what happened. So it was just, in my mind, I knew I was kind of in a mood, but, that's the industry. You got to put your game face on and just get back to work.
So you run, there's really no one to run after at this point, right? They're gone.
Yeah.
And you're trying to understand what the hell just happened. You said there were other patrons in the restaurant. Anybody say anything, do anything, try to help at all, or no one had a clue what was really happening other than you?
I really think no one had a clue, because throughout the whole meal, they kept kind of coming and going. They were there for about an hour and a half. So based on their time at the restaurant, it wasn't really suspicious behavior that they left. So, yeah.
You'd never seen them before?
No.
Okay. So you post a video, and by the way, I want to let everybody else know, you're out around a $500 bill here, right?
Yeah, it was about $425 before gratuity.
Okay. And the one person who you said paid for soup, what did they throw, like a $5 bill on the table? What was that?
It was, he came to the cash. He said, I need to go, gave me $20 and ran.
So they ate for $20 for 6 people?
Yes.
Okay. You post a video to your social media account. What's the reaction been?
Honestly, a lot of support, a lot of people saying some really lovely comments about the individuals that committed the act.
Well, hold on. People saying what, good things about them?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I thought that's what you meant.
Sarcasm over the phone.
Doesn't work. No. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, a lot of comments, a lot of messages showing support, and like, as running a restaurant, we work too hard for that to happen.
Sure. So beyond that, worth reporting to the police? Is that something you thought of doing or not? Or
at first, I wasn't going to, because I was just like, well, this is a really crappy situation, and for a couple $100, like, do I want the headache? But enough people kind of told me, like, yes, you should. They stole, regardless of the monetary amount. It's like, whether the police find them or not is different, but at least do what you could to kind of close the book on this.
Okay. So have you done that yet, or you're going to do it?
I did.
Oh, you did. And what did the police say to you?
They're going to look into it. They have video from me. This table brought their own bread. And actually left the bag at the restaurant. So I kept it and took a picture of the barcode, so I know where they bought it from and what time they bought it from. So the police it was a Super C and Rego. So the police could go and, I guess, like, see if there's footage from there. And my neighbor at the strip mall I'm located at, he has a jewelry store. He was just away for the weekend, but he's got tons of video cameras, so we're going to look over it tomorrow when he's back from his weekend and see if we have footage of their license plates.
Did you? I know you posted this as a warning to other merchants. Did you hear from any other businesses? I got a response from 2 other people saying, I've seen these guys super rude, and no one was able to identify them, but a couple of people said, like, I think I saw the same group, or I mean, from the video you posted, from what I can tell, it's not like blurred or anything. It's a pretty decent video. I think if people knew who they were, they could be spotted. So might be worth going online. Where for people who don't know or haven't seen it, where's the best way? Like, how would you find this now? Go to Instagram or?
Yeah, on the Jan's Deli Instagram page, I posted. I'm trying to. I worked with my security company to get clear footage, so I'm going to be posting another picture just to give a couple more images of these guys. Okay.
So Jan's Deli, if you follow either on Facebook or on Instagram, you will find that video, the original video there. And if you get a better one, you'll post that as well. I'm guessing the police didn't say to you, don't worry, we're right on this. We should be able to help you out pretty soon, right? That didn't happen.
Well, they were helpful.
Were they?
They said they're like, the more information I could give them, the better. And they're going to look into it.
Okay. I wasn't trying to be, because whatever. I just, sometimes I've heard from too many people who say they don't take things necessarily like if your car is stolen seriously, because it happens all the time. I'm actually kind of, I'm happy to hear that a whole bunch of other people didn't say, hey, these guys did the same thing at my place. So at least, we haven't had a rash of these, that this one particular group, has, maybe committed before. So maybe that's a good thing. I'm not sure. But I've also seen ones. And did you go back? Have you seen other? I mentioned off the top, I've seen so many videos of dine-and-dash, like out of the U.S. on Instagram. Have you seen any of those?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know why this is happening all of a sudden now. And as I said off the top, I hope it's not because it's supposed to be, for jokes. Clearly it's not. But I've seen a couple where people have been arrested. I saw one just a week ago. A woman has been going to restaurants in one particular city in the U.S., went 70 different times and finally got nabbed at the end, and she's going to end up going to jail. So we shall see what happens here. Listen, Benji, I wish you the best. By the way, if you want to support the business, because small business can't afford to take a hit for that kind of money, no business can. The Deli is located in a little strip mall at the corner of DeCary Boulevard. Okay, right over. I'm trying to make a hand map here. DeCary, at the corner of
Ferrier.
So that is about 2 blocks past Jean Talon if you're heading north on DeCary Boulevard, all right? Right across the street from the Silver Star Mercedes dealership, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Go there, help out, or you can go on, on Uber Eats. You're on all the major, I guess, apps, right? If people want to order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish you luck, and I hope they find these people for the awful thing they did. Benji, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Hey, I'm Ruby Carr, the host of the podcast Encore. Check out our brand new episodes featuring music from the show that everyone is reheating as we speak, Heated Rivalry. Join me as I go behind the songs that brought Shane and Elia together. I'll tell you the stories of Feist, My Moon, My Man, Wolf Parade's I'll Believe in Anything, and Tattoo's All the Things She Said, and how they all became a part of this global phenomenon. Stream Encore on iHeartRadio, Crave, or wherever you get your podcasts.